very tiny bit of rub when I'm moving out.
Oh, mate.
Good job.
Oh, did it, matey.
Well, hello everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, in fact. Sorry, I'm just checking that the stream is actually working because I had the same problem as I had the other night where everything looked like it was working, but nothing was actually coming out of YouTube. So a little bit paranoid, but yeah, looks good. Get a haircut. Hello, Darren. Hi, Toxic. Hi, Peter, by the way. Good to see some of you. Hello also to Pickles, who's in the race. Great to see you, man. I say race. I use that term very, very loosely. I have clippers as well. I do usually do my own hair clipperage. But, hey, Shane, good to see you. But it gets annoying. When you clip your hair, it grows back so soon, you're just doing it again. So I thought, I'm just going to leave it for a while. Get back to my glorious man bun length days. And just sort of see what takes my fancy each morning. Up, down, like pigtails like that, you know, curtains. You know, the world is my oyster if I let my hair grow. That's the way I see it. Yeah, it actually looks longer on the screen. Hang on, do you want to see full? Yeah, I'll give you. Oh, I need to sort out the chat. Hang on 1 second. That chat box is all over the place, isn't it? How long have I got to rate? 2.5 minutes. We're good. Right. Yeah, look, check this out then. See if you can see it full screen. Oh, actually, it looks shorter now, but look, it's getting pretty mad. And the humidity in this room, despite the fact it's been miserable all day, typically about an hour before race start, sun is beaming in only one place in the entirety of Surrey, and that is on the roof of this shed. So, ouch. Anyway, I've got my aircon unit. I've got a little USB fan to the side of me. So, we're all good. The Zohan. Oh, man, I haven't seen that for ages. Love that film. I see you have worked on the shed a bit. Have I? Oh, yeah, you probably haven't seen all that area before, have you? You see that? That is ingenious thing that rolls out with my books and stuff on. It's on casters and it rolls out. I can turn it round. And I made it all myself. Wine rack. But obviously, I'm keto now. I should probably explain that to anyone that doesn't know. I mean, there are 8 people watching, so there might be at least one that doesn't know, that I haven't felt the need to tell. I've started a keto diet today. So I keep saying 0 carbs, but it's actually not completely 0 carbs. It's very, very low carb. So I'm fueled today by a really nice omelette I made myself at sort of brunch time. And what else have I had? A couple of chicken thighs. And that's it. My go-go juice. Yeah, it should be called go-go juice now, shouldn't it? Right, my go juice is some Diet Coke, 2 sugar-free electrolyte tabs, and about a spoonful of salt. Not as tasty as the usual stuff, but might be effective. Right, anyway, what we are doing, I'll get onto the chat in a sec because it'll be a lot easier to read than it is when I'm doing my sim racing. But we are doing the KATT race, as you can see. And we're going up Mont Ventoux, but it's a route I've not done yet. And I don't know where it takes us, other than the fact I'm pretty sure it doesn't take us all the way up to the top, like up to past Chalet Reynard. So we get to Chalet Reynard, and that final 6 kilometres, which to be honest is absolute killer, we're not doing. Anyway, here we go. 1 second, and go, go, go. Look like Brian Roden was having YouTube problems as well. Oh, Keith D's here. He's in the seas. Hang on. Whoa, all right. Pickles is right here with me. Good stuff, man. Why can't I see? Oh, he's behind. No, He's one of those ahead of me. Okay, I'm right at the back at the moment. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, okay. Deliberate mistake. Well spotted, everybody. Ah, for fuck. Alright, hang on. I knew I shouldn't have messed around with obviously my winning formula. I did do a whole video once, you remember? I recorded a whole, I think it was a mini crit race, where I forgot to change the screen. So it was just my ugly mug for the entirety of the race. Darren's Pringles are gross, shut up. Not going to look at my hair for 2 hours. Oh, Toxic needs some advice from the more knowledgeable amongst you. I'll come back to that in a sec. Oh, cheers, Pickles. I'll fire out ride-ons in a sec too. We only see hair. I'll fix it. Oh, Peter, don't tell me that. Lefe's the thing I'm going to miss the most, I think. I have found, I've done extensive research into low-carb beers. And I found one. It's Michelob Ultra. Actually only has 2 carbohydrates. I can't remember how they're measured. Is it grams? Let's just say it's a number of carbohydrates. There's only 2 in a bottle of Michelob as opposed to a Lefe, which I think has like 14 carbohydrates. Right, hang on. Let me get my breath. Let me get back to me. I do need to give some more ride-ons, but I managed to give Keith one for a second. Where's my mouse gone? It's all quite nice having like multi-screens and stuff, but I keep losing my mouse. All right, there we go. Right, so Peter's got a Lefe. Shane, we've seen enough of you put the race on. This is all comments about my ugly mug taking up the entirety of the screen. Oh, there you go. Sorry, Toxic. I thought Darren would come in with some really useful information. Clearly, he's as knowledgeable as I am on the subject. Great to see Linus, by the way. KATT. So I'll tell you the riders I can see on screen. Well, on the list. Nick B. Paul Waddington, good to see you, man. Q Morel, P Campion, A Masari, D Colombo, P Gorse. Linus, who I think is Linus Parigis or Parigis, again, still don't know how to pronounce that. Then we have A Mazanti, the one and only Pickles, myself, Keith Van Hoff Denton, and G Smeets. Don't tell him that, Toxic. He already thinks he's right about absolutely everything. Please don't encourage him. Hey, Martin Overweg's in the house. Cheers, Martin. Ugh, it's not the same. So anyway, I will be getting a case of Michelob Ultra from Morrison's next time I go. And I will treat myself to very low carb beer every so often. Oh, the other thing, probably the worst thing about this kind of diet stroke fitness plan of mine, it did involve doing a weigh-in this morning. I have adjusted Zwift to my correct weight. Let's just say I was way off with what I had in there. So I will also adjust RGT next time I do a Snapdragon. Your poo goes weird. Oh, well, when you do keto, or is this a conversation I've not been keeping up with? Yeah, on keto. Oh God, be honest, she probably won't thank me for telling you this, but I kind of know that. My missus has been on keto for the best part of a year. So, I know where you're coming from, Peter. Wow. We actually had a conversation, me and the rest of my family. So I said, how long do you think I'll be able to keep this up for? Obviously, they were all like, well, I reckon you'll do a week. I reckon you'll do it until like a big event comes up, someone's birthday or something like that. And then my brother's girlfriend said, what time are you starting? So I said, first thing tomorrow. So right, 10 o'clock. So, up your ass, Nicola. I've beaten that already. Genuinely, the plan is to do pretty strict keto for a while, and then try and adjust it. Once I'm happy that I've lost a significant amount of weight, try and adjust it to become more of a lifestyle diet of just not eating things I know are terrible for me. Hang on. She heard her ears burning. Hang on 1 second. Oh, she's given up. That was the missus. I know what she'd be asking me. Has Obi been fed? Because she'll have just got in. Yeah, he has been fed. Oh yeah, her ears and other... Oh, I nearly said something horrible then. Yeah. Oh, Keith. Mate, Keith did a half marathon yesterday. I believe he's going to be doing Stampede time trial or something in a minute. So he's using this as a warm-up. Yep, something else was burning. I can't really use keto as a reason for a bad performance today. Or certainly one that's any worse than I've been doing recently. Because I only started it this morning. I had a lot of carbs yesterday. So I'm well carved up for probably the next few days. I'm knackered already though. My biggest worry actually is cramp. Because I've got the electrolyte drinks there. But I'm wondering if a lot of the other things I would normally eat contributes to my salts and magnesium levels and all that. What's that from Paul? Nice and steady for the first 17 kilometres. That's all the way, isn't it, I think? I believe that's correct, Ralph. If someone else orders chips or pizza, there's no harm in me licking it. Oh, Toxie's clearly trying to get Peter's attention. He's ignoring you, Toxic. Yeah, does anyone know of a free platform, cycling platform? So no monthly subscription, but where you can only use, or you only need to use, a speed and cadence sensor, not a smart trainer or a power meter. Obviously, I know Zwift has Z-Power, but that's not free. I thought RGT had something similar, but apparently not. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. You obviously get out of it what you put in. I was lucky enough that I never used the Z-Power thing. My first trainer was that Tax Vortex, so I don't know how accurate it is. I think I have a spare cadence sensor, Toxic, that I can send you if that saves you enough pounds to get at least a few months subscription to Zwift. See how you like it before you spend any more money. Carb-free, what is that? Oh, a kinetic. Yeah, fine actor, Carb-free. Wasn't he in Big Trouble in Little China? Kev. Exactly, I'm sitting here eating Maltesers, washing them down with a vino. You arseholes. Jason Masterman, I think he's the only one out of this whole group I like now. He's actually said he's going to try and do it with me, and we can help motivate each other to stick with it. The rest of you lot, arse. So the big test will be after this ride, to be honest. It's funny with cycling, I'm either one of two things. Depending on the length and the severity of the ride, determines whether I get off the bike and I actually don't feel too good and don't feel like eating, or I'm absolutely ravenous. So, be interesting to see which one this is. Hey, Debbie. Thank you for the ride on, Debbie, and great to see you. Kev doesn't know anything Toxic. All Kev will tell you is don't buy anything from Elite because they're pish. And that's it. He'll probably say don't try RGT because that's pish. It's hot, man. Come on, I've done, how far have I done? 6.7 and we've not even reached the mountain yet. I just did the new world for my warm-up. It's the first time I've ever been on it. I can't remember what it's called now. Looked quite nice. But there was some weird kind of moonwalking dog wagging its tail up and down. We're doing a weird sort of moonwalk. It's kind of strange. Oh no, durian rider. So he basically is vegan, isn't he, and eats durians or durians. No, thank you. Peter, who chose this route? Right, I'll be perfectly honest now. I chose it not knowing it went up Mont Ventoux until Rink Visser messaged me or commented when I first put it up, basically saying up Ventoux, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. I acted like I knew that I'd done that and it was on purpose, but it wasn't at all. I knew it had some elevation. Hey, cheers Linus. Cheers Keith. They're off to do their race. Thanks for joining, guys. John Grasso. Great to see you. Don't drink Tennants as Marcus gets pissed. Yeah, that gets messy on that stuff. John Grasso, I was going to ride with you, but tired from my outside ride yesterday. Man, if I could ride outside, as much as I love all this, I would be outside. For anyone that is interested, by the way, I'm on the last possibly 10 days of my medication, which is why I've chosen to start this diet now. Because the steroids just make me incredibly hungry. They puff up my face even if I don't put on weight. And I've kind of been using them as an excuse to just let myself go even further. So once they're finished, I've got no excuses. Annoyingly, my eyes aren't 100% still. And I think I'm going to have to wait until the second vaccine is kind of out of my system before I can expect that to be the case. But they're certainly much, much better. And it doesn't stop me doing 99.9% things on a daily basis, but I can't ride or drive, basically. That's it. Oh yeah, we're hitting the lower slopes now, aren't we? Oh Jesus. I've not been pushing, have I? Look, my heart rate's up at sort of race levels of BPM. Where's Pickles? Oh, he's dropped. Gonna give him a ride on. Ah, God, Kev, I knew you wouldn't be able to resist admitting to doping. I wish they were the kind of steroids that gave me something other than chubby cheeks, appetite, sweats, greasy skin, and mood swings. I don't get any of the good stuff. Did I do that I could transmit to the screen? Oh yeah, I got that as well, Darren. Where my walnuts once stood proudly, I now have a couple of sultanas and a Cadbury's chocolate button. Let's just leave it there, shall we? I'm not moody. Lord Glover. Great to see you, dude. Thank you for the ride on. I do feel I've revealed a bit too much tonight already. Obviously, Emma's digestive woes, my downstairs difficulties. I wish, Kev. I might have to try and find out. I think it's safe to say I'm not making it to the top in this ride. My heart rate's a joke for 150 watts. That's ridiculous. Pickles comes into the chat straight away with some very useful information. Sorry, Toxic, I know this isn't really what you're here for. This kind of conversation. Should we bring it back to some serious stuff? Yeah, that's true. Well, you need it to create magic roads or ride them freely, but you can join any event that's been set up. So obviously any events that WKG set up using any of the roads, you only need the free membership to join that. Hey, my Apple Watch telling me, well done. You're off to a good start with your exercise. You won't be saying that when I pull up in a minute and have a heart attack. I don't think that's right, Toxic. Pickles will know. Dear Mr. Pickles RGT Nichols, would you very kindly tell me if you can ride Magic Road events held by a group such as WKG, even if you don't have a premium RGT subscription? In fact, I know that can't be the case because one of my fans has dropped again. Oh, this isn't good. The Vive la France was all Magic Roads, and a big percentage of people that took part in that didn't have a premium subscription, so you definitely can. Thank you, Kev. How did you join WKG? I was kicked out. You left before I got to kick you out. I still need to have serious words with you about that. Yeah. As I suspected, you can join any event, no matter what the road. You just can't create your own events or your own Magic Roads. Oh. But yeah, as Shane said, RGT needs a power meter. Where did I get it from that they were doing something that meant you can use just cadence sensor? I'm sure when I set up events, there's an option on there to say, allow riders with whatever it's called, non-power meter riders, basically. I'll have to look into that. I'm pretty disgusted, guys. I've got 13 viewers. I'm giving out some absolute golden nuggets of information and knowledge, yet only 3 likes. That's hideous. Oh look, Brian Roden's only 5 minutes 28 seconds ahead of me. Pickles is on my wheel. The best, or as far as I'm aware, the most affordable way to do a power meter is with the pedals. Yeah, 7 likes. Thank you, Kev. You triggered them all. 8 likes. There we go. Surely everyone that's watching likes this content immensely. Yeah. Someone correct me again if I'm wrong, but I think the cheapest way into a decent power meter is going to be a single-sided pedal-based one. Don't make the mistake I did, which was back a Kickstarter for a power meter that was, I can't remember what it was, 59 quid, something like that. And basically what turns up is a cadence sensor, which was too thick to actually mount on my bike anyway, and they didn't include a battery. So there you go. Yes, Ralph. Well spotted. Yeah, cheap is a relative term. You're right, Martin. There is no such thing. Can anyone have a guess at what like an early second-hand single-sided what were the pedals before the Asimo or whatever they're called? Probably Garmin, is it? Garmin Vectors? Really? Is that brand new, Peter? Yeah, I'm not aware of any for 50 quid. I wish I could help you, Toxic, I really do. But I have, obviously, a power meter built into my turbo trainer. or a really expensive power meter on the bike, which I couldn't just give away, I'm afraid. Thank you, Mr. Homer from the Rhinos. Thanks for the ride on, dude. Oh, Vectors are still expensive. Please tell me that red banner is the Flamme Rouge. If I had some to give, Toxic. I'll tell you how you can give me money. I haven't even started it yet, but I have made a Tickled Pickle t-shirt. And the reason I haven't started it is I was waiting for a sample to come through to see if it was any good. And it's really nice. I chose one of the cheaper base t-shirts that Teespring print on. I really like it. So if you buy one of those through Teespring, I get like £1.60 or something. So there you go. Yeah, Peter's blown his load, so to speak. Oh, that wasn't the Flamme Rouge, that red banner. Far from it. Oh, is that the mark of the start of the KOM segment? Hey, in power meter terms, that's cheap, John. The stage is left crank. It's true. The money I get from YouTube, I should be sharing it a little bit, shouldn't I? I tell you what, is it cheaper to retrofit either a Stages or a 4i to an existing Shimano 105 crankset? Because if it is, I have one of those I can send you. The crankset, that is, not the power meter. I haven't given Pickles a ride on, have I? I don't think. Oh yeah, I did when he was dropped off behind me. You give me money. I don't actually monetize the live streams. I think when they go to videos after the stream's finished, they get monetized like a couple of days later or something. Shall I give you an idea? YouTube probably don't like people telling this sort of information. My most successful video, as Mr. Mark Frosty Frost gives me a ride on. Cheers, dude. My most successful video in terms of monetization, believe it or not, is that 5-minute how to fit SRAM brake pads video. And that's been on there, I don't know, best part of a year, 2 years, sorry. And last time I checked, it just ticked over £40. So, and that's by far my best video, by the way. Next best would be both the 1 year and the 6 month Planet X reviews. They're like 20 something pounds each, I think. So I'm closing in on 100 quid, 5 years of videos. Yeah, exactly. What I love about that though, Kev, that video was one of the quickest, easiest videos to make because it was something I was just doing anyway. Hardly any editing involved. 5-minute video. And like I say, in terms of monetization, it's proven to be my most successful. I wonder if I do the same video about how to change the rear brake pads, if I get the same kind of money. I'm missing a trick. Yeah, good husbanding. I put that on the wrong channel. That channel's not monetized. Maybe I'll switch it over. That could be the real money maker. Yeah, I think that ratio is about right, Peter. I think it's about £1 per 1,000 views. So is that what you've put? I think that is, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. As soon as I know I can't do this diet any longer, I'm going to withdraw my YouTube money and get a massive takeaway. Well, a medium-sized takeaway and some beers. Yeah, that one didn't do so well, Kev. Surprisingly, people didn't watch enough of the video to actually get any use out of it and stick around for the adverts. Is keto paying off already? Hell yeah, look at this. I'm managing to hold 1.5 watts per kilogram on 1.2. My best video, or most successful video in terms of viewers, is still unboxing and fitting my Hunt aero wheels for this bike, which surprises me. Ah, Lewis Medeiros. So good to see you, dude. Thanks for the ride on. I need some ideas for videos, actually. Although I hate to say it, I am really loving doing live streaming over the videos, mainly because I enjoy the editing and I enjoy the sort of mildly creative process of doing the videos. What I didn't enjoy was the time taken to upload 8 gigabytes, 12 gigabytes or whatever of video afterwards. Just used to do my head in. So it is nice, obviously these streams are just there. That said, I have two planned rides and videos straight away when I'm feeling up for it. One of them is I mentioned it before, I'm not even going to know when. I'm literally going to grab a bag on the bike with a tent, just go and find some wood somewhere on my own with a camera. It might be a what's it called? Fans only after 11 o'clock or something. But yeah, that's one of them. Can't remember the other one. I've written it down in my book. You're so out of order, Kev. Thank you, Ralph. The tubeless video was great. Quality content. Anyone that had bought those tyres and some Fulcrum Racing 4 wheels, whatever, will now know the pitfalls of trying to set them up tubelessly, and that they're not really ready straight out of the box. Need a bit of fiddling. Yes, they do. What I believe is they don't control the gradient for you, but they have a power meter built in. Fans only or only fans? What's the difference? There clearly is one, judging by the laughing emoji. Do they use a battery? Do what use a battery? I can't remember what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Peter? Oh, tax flow. It must be plugged in, surely. I know I have a single man tent. It will be only me going, and I will not be revealing where I'm going. Oh, Toxic, dude, snap it up, man. If it looks like it's in good nick, snap it up. That will get you going for sure. Do a search just to make sure, Toxic, but I'm pretty sure they are taxis kind of entry level with a power meter. Brokeback Mountain styly. Toxic, I know you're not on Facebook, so do you want me to put out a call to everyone within WKG on the Facebook if they're selling a cheap power meter based turbo trainer? Thank you, Helena, by the way. I think that's who that was. Just gave me a ride on. Oh, there you go. Pickles had the tax flow. And I must tell you, Pickles had 50 more watts when he had his tax flow than he does now. Yeah, I'll do that for you anyway, Toxic. Remind me. Or someone else, please remind me. I'll put a call out because, as I mentioned the other week, most people upgrade quite quickly in the world of indoor cycling. And it means as soon as the next good thing comes out, there are lots of second-hand, earlier model trainers up for grabs. It is a true story, Pickles. I can't say anything. I think it was 40 watts when I went from the Tax Vortex to the Elite Driver. I think that's why Kev sticks with that kicker. He knows half his power is in the kicker. Oh, this is pretty freaking hard, I've got to say. And it's not like I'm putting out an awful lot of power. Just go and have a look up the front, see what's going on. I can see Brian up there. So Brian is in 8th position, nearly at the top by the looks of things. Who's currently winning? It's Mr. Waddington, of course it is. Good job, man. Just cruising, 4.5 watts per kilogram. Trying to gap QMRL. They've both actually got a mega gap over Ubanksky, Fayette, Urano. Urano. Did anyone used to watch Shooting Stars with Vic Reeves? Uvabu. So sorry, Urano. It just sprung to mind. I don't mean to be. Is that racist? I hope it's not. I certainly don't mean to be. Then we have Bramall with a minute gap to Nesengmo. Then Mr. Odin, who's got nearly 2 minutes over Kersey. And Colombo, another minute back. A few seconds ahead of Masari. G. Devkar, a minute back. And about 3 minutes back to Campion. That's as much as I can be bothered to look at. Right, what's going on in chat? Yeah, the guy said he's upgrading, yeah. To a cassette-driven trainer. I think he must mean a... Yeah, okay, yeah, so a direct drive trainer. The kicker is gathering dust, unfortunately. I'm not overly worried about you getting... That's the horrifying thing, Kev. All this time you've been off the bike with long COVID. I know, I'm still falling further behind you. Ooh, vavu, hey, Peter. Can't I send it? Oh, nice one, Shane. There you go. WKG spirit in effect. Love that. Are they all on keto? Oh, John, no, I haven't. And I'll tell you why. Because it turns out Emma's already watched it. So I said I wanted to watch it. She said, well, you're going to have to watch it on your own. And the only time I ever watch anything is in bed at night. And annoyingly, she's always there. I needed to have an affair or something. Starts making excuses for having late nights out. I can catch up on some Netflix. Is it the one? Don't give away any spoilers. Is it the one where she is the sort of physical body of the spirit of someone she was in a sort of mental asylum with or something like that? Or am I thinking of something else? That was sickening, that video. I wish that's something I hadn't watched. Matt Hancock trying to get romantic. Oh, can't unsee that. Oh, crazy ending, right. Colour me intrigued, John. I'm going to have to kick the missus out at some point. Now that would be a crazy ending. Everything's been shown is what's actually behind her eyes. Oh, I think you're onto a winner there, Peter. Trying to use the power up. Don't we all? I don't know if I just read that in the wrong way, Kev, but I need beer, Peter, is what I need. I'm not used to riding without beer. But Michelob Light, no, Michelob Ultra. 2 carbs in it, in a bottle. It's the way forward. Probably tastes like absolute water, but there we go. Yeah, I end my keto diet before I've even come close to being in a state of ketosis. Yeah, Kev. I had a hunch I might have read that right. Oh. I miss Darren. It's been too long since I've seen one of his posts or opened one of his videos. Not you, Hunter. You can't get rid of you. The nice Darren, the good Darren. Are you all seriously having beers? Ketosis, what did I say? You're not on a diet, Pickles, surely. Are you just being good? Or you forgot to get the beer before you came for the bike? Why have you been awake for 30 hours, Peter? Were you setting up your sim rig? Or is that 30 hours spent trying to beat my time around Brands Hatch? Oh. Oh, too sweaty. Right, this might get very noisy. I'm going full power. Oh, I've turned it off. No, you dick. I'm going to go full aircon power. Oh, I've accidentally turned it off and I think you have to wait. Turn it back on again. Here we go. Oh my Lord. Learning Hungary, yeah. Come on. Here we go. It'll probably get really noisy. Hey, Nate. Hello, sweetheart. Wasn't good for your mood, the drink. See, I'm anticipating me going the other way, if I'm honest. But, hey-ho. I think you're absolutely right overall. Hey, actually, Andy. Oh, God. Minnie. No, that's Tage. Oh, it is Ashley Teagle. Oh, I read it as A Tage. Anyway, whoever you are, thanks for the ride on. I'm on a diet, eating bubbles covered in chocolate, drinking fruit. How healthy is that? Did you see my little wine rack I built, Kev? Let's see if I can do this and remember to put the race back on. Hang on. Look at that. fine piece of carpentry. Not bad, eh? No, that is proper OSB. It's not chipwood. No, there's one bottle on the top. Right. I'm gonna have to show you again. It's a, yep, it's a full wine rack. Whoop. See those 4? They are all full. And then there's one bottle sitting on the top. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Manouk, or Miss Manouk. S. Manouk, anyway. I thought it was a very fine bit of craftsmanship. But hey, hey, can't please everyone. And I hasten to add, everything, all the shelves, the walls, the wine rack, the little, I've got to show you again, movable library trolley thing, everything was made out of offcuts from the main structure of the shed. Apart from the metal frame, obviously, so up your arse. Yeah, I did, Darren. That might explain why I've had the odd leak recently. Oh, crikey. Please tell me we're nearly there. I can't remember how long this route is. It's already 14 kilometres too long. How you doing, Pickles? Not ridden for a while, have you? So you're doing a bloody good job there, as far as I can see. No, that wasn't me talking about camping, Kev. Skylights, yeah. Can you see my skylights? All right, see that? Right, you can see the light coming through on that one here in front of me. See that little slither there? That lets in an amazing amount of heat, if not light. And then there's actually one over the other side there, which is a big one. Big triangular one above the door. All my own handiwork. I barely started. Oh. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, me too, Paul. You can't quit till I do, Pickles. Thank you, G. Richards, for Endure IQ. Have I got it set so that you can't add links? Shane, if you want to message me the link that you found, or actually, oh, Toxic, I don't know if you're on Messenger with me, are you? But Shane, you can message me the link and I'll read it out. And Pickles confirm if it's right or wrong. I am, Nate. Dry as a bone. Alcohol free, carb free today. I can paste it on the stream, can I? Can you imagine me trying to do that without completely destroying the whole of the internet whilst riding? I'll give it a go, but that might be the end of tonight's entertainment. Okay, I have a message from Shane Blackmore. Oh Christ, that's a long, that's a long link. Okay, all right, let me work out how to put this on there. Oh, I'm actually getting a bit of cramp in my right knee, the side of my knee. That's disappointing. That's just come on very suddenly. Right, bear with me then. Yeah, Pickles, you keep your link to yourself. Oh God, Kev sent me a photo. I dread to think what that is. Oh. Oh, I can't even open this link for some reason. Okay, Taxflow T240 indoor home trainer, Bluetooth smart turbo trainer. Looks legit. Ride's fine. I'm upgrading to a cassette driven trainer. Collection in person. Doesn't say where in London, that could be anywhere. It does look like he's looking at the right one anyway, Toxic. I don't think I can get that link shared. But sounds legit, just don't know where it is in London. I'm trying to go into my own stream. I know it was Toxic. That's what I thought. That's what I thought you wanted. Wanted to check that that Shane was looking at the right link. Good God, this is like multitasking, taking requests. Right, let me see if I can paste that link into chat. No, I can't. Oh, there we go. It's done it. 177 hours. What have I missed? How big can it be? I don't know. I've missed something serious here. Oh, what, London? I don't... When you say you live near London, that's still quite misleading. Pickles has bought it. Unlucky, Toxic. Toxic, I cannot drive at the moment, and I'm not carrying a turbo trainer on public transport. And I don't know where in London. Not being funny, I'm pretty sure when I list things, it comes up as in London. So if you live 3 hours from me, and you think I'm in London, then surely you only live 3 hours away from where this trainer is. Yeah, no, that's the lowest it's been for a long time. I'm on the way to London. Toxic, what you should do is get your mountain bike out, ride it down there, strap it to your back and ride it home. There's only so far my generosity is going to stretch, Mr. Toxic. Pickles is trying to drop me. Fighting talk. It's my surprisey Toxic, but I'm not actually a Turbo Trainer sourcing and courier service. If it's 10 minutes around the corner from me, let me know, and I'll more than happily, well, get the missus to go and pick it up for me. It's a good point, Ralph. Thomas Hansen. Yeah, man, long time no see. Great to see you, dude. Hope you're keeping well. I wouldn't trust Paul to make the magic road to take you to get your trainer. There'll be a couple of nasty hairpins and some real kickers in it. Be at least a 25% average gradient. Well, I'm virtually on 15k, which I'm pretty pleased with, I'll be honest. You're such a troublemaker, Kev. You're welcome, mate. I only had to drive halfway there, so it wasn't a massive amount out of my way. This is Mont Ventoux, Thomas. Scenerically, that's not a weird word, is it? Scenery-wise, no, I think scenerically should be a word. So scenerically, doesn't look much like Ventoux at this stage, but it is. No, I didn't send it, Kev. I didn't want to trust the courier, so I drove it to Newcastle and then met someone who took it the rest of the way to Montrose, and then I just drove back. But Kev and I go way back. I barely know you, Toxic, let's be honest. Obviously, I'm kidding, Toxic, just in case that didn't come across. The only thing I ever sent Kev was a very, very special sock. Yeah, I picked a nice easy climb for my Zwift comeback, Thomas. To be honest, 1.5 watts per kilogram, it doesn't matter what the climb's like. That pretty much sums it up, Ralph. I like that. I heard keto gives you verbal diarrhea, so be prepared. I know I sent you a pair of special socks, but it wasn't quite as special as the one sock I sent Kev. I'll leave it there. Oh, you need to get involved then, Thomas. The originale. Yeah, Kev's was very much an original with proper history, a story behind it, and sort of, you know, when you buy like a Jimi Hendrix guitar, there are signs of wear and tear and marks from all his exploits as a musician. This sock was the sock equivalent to that. And crispy, exactly. It's one of those socks that you can snap. You could put it that way, Toxic. Anyway, I really think we're going down a path that we shouldn't with this with this conversation. Oh, sorry, I thought you said you were in it. That's why I said, yeah, you could put it that way. Yeah, I kind of wore it. Oh, Pickles, be careful here. He's going to ask you to go and pick up a trainer from London. Pickles is further away from London than I am. Yeah, Krusty the Clown. No, that was from before my Riley Reid days. I bet you did. And I bet it wasn't just in your teenage years. Am I seriously almost there, Martin? Sounds good, Thomas. Remember who your friends are in 2050. Oh, Martin, you arse. I appreciate the encouragement, but that just demoralises me now. Oh, yeah, I did actually know that, Toxic. Not far away. Down the side of the Ned. I don't even want to know who Ned is and what was down his side, but I think we can all guess. Yes. It's part of the reason why, it's not just the steroids, the reason why I have raisins and a chocolate button. Yeah, that's what I gathered, Paul. 7.5 kilometres. So we're 2/3 of the way. I'm definitely not making it to the end. I can't keep going like this for another, what would that be, 45 minutes? The keto day one, I can comfortably say is absolutely fine. But that is because I've not really done anything different yet. I don't tend to eat much during the day, so where I normally have a bowl of cereal, I had a very nice omelette. Where I've actually been making like some noodles or something prior to a ride, I had a couple of small chicken thighs. So in terms of actually eating, I've eaten more enjoyable food and about the same amount. It's when I finish this will be the test. And obviously I had been eating carbs yesterday, so I won't be feeling it for a little while. Yes, Toxic, how can I help, sir? I don't even, look it up, tell me exactly where it is before you ask me questions like that. Oh man, if Darren's called me sick, then I probably need some professional help. Thank you, Shane. That makes me feel great. Toxic, bear in mind, wherever it is, I will be having to ask my wife to drive me there to get it. So, give you an idea, if I go and play tennis down at the green down the road, which is 2.5 kilometres away, and don't fancy walking back, I very rarely have the courage to ask her to come and pick me up. Yeah, that's it, Martin. So I'll go into ketosis quicker than a normal man, because I'm about to burn the last of those carbs. Yeah, Brian Roden, man, 26 minutes ahead of it. It's crazy. 4 watts per kilogram. Paul Waddington's even further ahead. Ah, Martin, I wish I could do that. But I said it before, I'm using the diet to motivate exercise and the exercise to motivate the diet. Oh, can you imagine, Kev? That 1 kilometre ride I did with her still hurts my ears. Cheers, Thomas. Take care of yourself, man. Yeah, thanks for that little reminder of the distance. Therein lies the dilemma, Toxic. Yeah, I never thought I'd say it, Darren, but I'm kind of the same. I'd like to get some outdoor rides done before the weather turns. Well, we need it to turn good first, but it seems that every evening I try and ride indoors, it's bloody hot. But yeah, it'd be quite nice to do this in a more comfortable environment, that's for sure. Yeah, Toxic, message him directly. Just say, I'm interested in this, but need to know where it is, because I'm trying to arrange someone to pick it up. I'm pretty sure they can't just say, well, you'll have to guess until you pay me the money. Yeah, Thomas, your motivational words really got me going. That's exactly it, Martin. All right, I tell you what, I'll tell you what my weight is. It's not the heaviest I've been ever, but it's the heaviest I've been since shortly after starting cycling in the first place, like 6 years ago, whatever it was. So I'm now 87 kilograms, or 13 stone 10 pounds. You arsehole, Peter. So 13.6 now, 13.10. You know, I'm not a tall bloke, Darren, and it's all relative. What it basically means is my weight trend is very much trending in the wrong direction. So what's exactly wrong with your vision? Sorry for everyone that's heard me say this a million times, but I will explain it very quickly. I've got a disease called myasthenia gravis, which affects the nerves and the muscles behind my eyes. There's nothing actually wrong with my eyes other than needing glasses. But it's, like, literally translated means grave muscle fatigue. And it means periodically they get kind of lazy. It's an autoimmune disease. My immune system attacks the healthy cells, meaning my eyes don't synchronize. So I try and look at something, or more specifically, if something moves past me, like if I do that with my arm there and catch it in my peripheral vision, one of my eyes is trying to look at it, the other one won't synchronize, so I get double vision and sort of headaches and stuff. It is basically eye cramp. Oh man, why didn't I just say eye cramp right from the start? But I've had it for years, but every time the symptoms come, I go on a course of steroids, and the symptoms are gone within 3 or 4 days. I think it's the longest it usually is. But where the steroids are immune suppressants and the COVID vaccines are immune boosters, they've counteracted each other. So I'm probably not as immune to COVID as I'd like to think I am. More annoyingly right now, for me, is the immune suppressants aren't working, so my vision hasn't cleared up for, it's been like 4 months now. Right. I'm taller than you, am I? I'm 5'9.5", I think was the last time I measured. I'm probably shorter than that now, my legs are bowing. Yeah, but it's like I say, it's not so much the weight, it's the direction I'm going in. When I did the Von 2 trip with Kev and Darren and everyone, I got into the 11 stones. And I don't know why I wasn't able to maintain that. I think we just hit Christmas probably. 50% over your riding weight. Get on the bike, and that'll soon be 40%, 30%, 20%. I mean, I'm a massive hypocrite saying this to you because I should have been doing this ages ago, and I'll probably give up by tomorrow. But we all know what we're supposed to do. So either that, Darren, or you'll sweat it out in our sim racing this week. Them cheeks are chubby like. I want to pinch them. Yeah, man. I got chubby cheeks anyway, so how irritating is it that I get a disease where the medication swells your face? That's just cruel. Yeah, eye cramp, that's wicked. Well done, Toxic, you messaged him. I can wear a patch. And I actually had to when I first got it, because stupidly, it first came at a point when I was buying a car. And I had to, I don't know how they let me do it, but I went and did a test drive. And I couldn't see a bloody thing unless I covered one of my eyes. But my depth perception is horrendous if I cover one of my eyes, but at least it doesn't give me headaches. You never know, Toxic. He responded to Paul pretty quick, so he'll probably come back to you. Pickles is a minute ahead of me now. Arsehole. No. My water pistol accuracy has not been affected. It's the one thing I can still do with real aplomb. Oh, no worries, Rav. It's not. I talk about it a lot more than I should, but it's only because if I mention it, I tend to get asked the question and then should try and feel I should explain. It's not actually to do with my eyes, and it's something that since my late 20s I've had, and is very, very manageable, except for this time because of the COVID vaccine. Yeah, this is true. If I count my FTP just on actual watts, not watts per kilogram, that's fine. How close does it have to be for me to collect? Just tell me where it is first, Toxic, and I will either give you a very definite no, or I will ask the missus. You attacked while I talk. Isn't that always? I know I'm getting Kev for Christmas, by the way. His own set of water pistols and tickets to somewhere. So he can go and get this out of his system. Oh, Kev. Oh, this feels like the end of the 111 race. I want to get out of the saddle a little bit, but it hurts. Powered by jelly babies. Go on, Pickles. Yeah, that hurts too much. Yep, Kev, the cat is out the bag. There's no point in trying to be too cryptic about what that's all about anymore. Yeah. Yeah, Toxic, you need to vlog your first trainer when it arrives, or if you go and pick it up. Your first ride, setting up your first ride with WKG. Unless Ralph means, can I vlog it when I go and get your bloody trainer for you? The Hoff has a whole Brian Roden down his pants. I vaguely remember a conversation along those lines. I can't remember how it went, but probably best to don't try and guess. Yeah, both. Brian's obviously watching. So you mean to tell me that the Hoff is now packed, is packing more than a Brian Roden in his pants, now that your weight is continuing to fall off? This really does need to have some kind of parental guidance on it, doesn't it, these streams these days? If I didn't think I'd get in trouble, I'd elaborate on the whole water pistol story for you. Maybe Kev will get bored if I actually just tell the whole story. I mean, I doubt it, but it'd be worth a try. By the way, guys, any of you guys that are watching that are part of the sim racing thing, you'll notice that our BMW Eco race is scheduled very cleverly for straight after the Snapdragon. So I'll probably just keep the stream running and jump straight over from Snapdragon to the BMW race. 2 for 1. Have you been off the drink for a while then, Kev? The Dentons never passed me. I passed them. You got a short memory, man. You remember? We were sitting in the cafe in Bedouin, having a nice cup of coffee. Keith and Catherine set off. I think I cheekily joked, we'll see you in a minute then, in a couple of kilometres. And then I think it was about halfway up the climb that I went past them, and you guys had already gone. So I'll acknowledge that the Dentons can absolutely kick my ass these days. But I did conquer Von 2 in real life quicker. Yeah, that's a fair point. Your mind and other things. Hey, Eugene Lovedale. Great to see you, man. Thanks for the ride on. I can see P. Campion has just taken the polka dot jersey. Hey, Mr. Sharp, man, it's been a while. I hope you're keeping well, dude. Thank you very much for the ride on. Yeah, Mr. Campion has taken, now Mazzanti has taken the polka dot jersey. So I'm wondering if that means the guys that are leading the race have sort of logged out, so the jersey's getting handed down. Yeah, Brian's on his way down, see? There you go. If I see you coming, Brian, I might just hit the old U-turn button and follow you down. I'm struggling now. My arse is hurting. I want to get out of the saddle, but then I start feeling cramped. I don't know. I think it must be close. It wasn't too far down from Chalet Reynard, where the Hoff, Keith Van Hoff, tried to kill Jason Crash Blaster. Don't rub it in, Roden. We know. I'm not even on 500,000 drops now that I accidentally bought the wrong bike and the wrong wheels. You got like 40 million, haven't you? I managed to gain pretty much a Brian Roden in body weight and lose a Brian Roden's worth of drops all in one hit. That's mental. I suppose you're only ever going to ride the lightest bike with the lightest wheels, aren't you? So why spend your drops? I got to catch you in 10 minutes and then I can stop. Look, you're doing 2.5 watts per kilogram. This is all I got, dude. If you stop in 10 minutes, I will catch you. Eventually. Hey, Silent Sweep. I always forget your real name. Thank you very much for the ride on. Oh, aren't we all, Brian? You're an arse pickles. Arse pickles. There's a business idea. I'm sure it's already been done. Yeah, look at him. Look, I up my power a little bit and suddenly he's up near 3 watts per kilogram. Arse pickles. I think my trainer's a bit loose, my bike's a bit loose on the trainer. Oh, Silent Sweep. I was thinking, hang on, Sooty, Sweep, Sue. Is there another one? I didn't get it. Way over my head, Nate. I'm definitely going to have to throw in the towel soon, guys. It's just going to take me too long. I can't do much more than this, power-wise. It's just going to go on forever. I consider this a pretty good workout. God, Creepy Pete's on one tonight. Jeez. Oh, Matthew. Forgot about Matthew. I was thinking it was Jeffrey, but he's the rainbow guy, isn't he? Yeah, easy, Peter. He's got it in for me. And pickles. Was there really a pickles? I don't think there was. Surely not. Pickles have stopped. I know I've only got 5k to go, but it seems like I've had 5k to go for about half an hour. And that 5k, the gradient doesn't get any better than this, really. 1:30, all right, yeah. Good deal, Kev. I'll dig deep for 3.5 minutes. Not that deep. Oh. Just keep spinning, just keep spinning. What's that from? Oh, it's Just Keep Swimming, isn't it? From Dory and Nemo. Finding Nemo. How's that going to help me? I'm not sure how the conversation has gone to talking about children's shows, Sooty and Sweep, and Think of Naked Women. Balloon field section, where is that? Yeah, thank God for aircon. Keeping the chocolate button frozen. Oh, this is the longest 3.5 minutes of my life as well. That's what she said. That was too obvious, wasn't it? Exactly, Kev. That's why I didn't really want to go down that rabbit hole. Now then. Oh, bugger off, Pickles. That's not helping. You're 200 metres up the road still, without moving. Right, I've got to try and get to you before an hour and 30 is gone, so I've got 1:10. I don't think that's possible. Oh yeah. Stupid. All right, I'm not catching Pickles in 40 seconds. Oh my word. This really has taken a fans only turn. What a beautiful note to be ending the stream on. All right, there we go. Hour and a half done. I don't care where Pickles is. I know he's up, just up there. I'm too done. Oh, well done, everyone. I consider that a good start. Oh, if nothing else, I've sweated off at Brian Roden in weight. Oh, nice one, Martin. I don't remember Charlie Chester's. Well, then I was born in 74, so I'm not sure I would. One more tomorrow? Nah. Tomorrow, actually, my son and his girlfriend have bought their new house and complete tomorrow. So I will be helping them move all day. And it's going to be very emotional. I'm insanely proud, very torn, because it's going to be incredibly sad to see my firstborn child flee the nest, leave. But I'm so excited about having the bedroom back. That sounds really cold, doesn't it? Yeah, I started, Kev. That's exactly it. It was a start. Quite a good one, I thought. Treat myself to some lard here. Do you know what? That's the thing. I don't know what I could go in and eat. Ordinarily now, I would have a beer, as you know. I could do, because the knock-on effect is myself and Emma have had what was our living room as our bedroom, so that Josh, my eldest, and his girlfriend could have our bedroom as their bedroom. Therefore, our conservatory, which used to be my Zwift room, became our living room. So now that I can move my bedroom up to a bedroom, the living room can come from the conservatory back to the living room, so the conservatory becomes a spare room. Yeah, there are some benefits, but I'd be very sad. They took us out for a really nice meal on Saturday night as a kind of thank you for putting up with us for 25 years, I think. But it was very emotional and lovely. So I am torn, but he's only around the corner. So anyway, I don't want to talk about it. But that's what I'm doing tomorrow night. Wednesday night, I've got a league race round 2, which I'm super excited about at Brands Hatch. Friday night, we'll have the Snapdragon. And then we're doing a really good sim race, an BMW Eco Drive, where we're only allowed 35 litres of fuel to last the entire race. So we've got to be fast but economical. And I did a little test and I ran out of fuel with about 15 metres to go the other day. So it could be interesting. Yeah, to be honest, I put so much time and work into this shed, I'm not moving back. Unless it gets too cold in the winter, then I might do the odd Zwift ride in the conservatory again. Yeah, Peter, that's that's the balance, man. Try and be fast, but get to the end. That's the giveaway is the word race in the title. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching, keeping me company for an hour and a half. I am actually getting cramp in my face. I haven't had cramp face forever, but this is in my jaws. I think it's the extra weight on my cheeks. It's harder to move. Thanks so much. Thanks everyone that joined me for the ride. Lovely to have the company. I'll let you know how the keto thing's going. But yeah, look out for future streams. I might do some cheeky rides here and there, and if I stream them, so be it. Oh, my voice is actually going. Is that a sign of ketosis? My throat going because I've not had beer? Anyway, that's it. I'm wrapping up. Thank you all so much. Take care of yourselves. Have an enjoyable rest of your evening and see you all soon.